My last letter from Lionheart was from Johnny Ignatius, and I guess you could say it was electric. It was a little strange, but I'll read it. And it was Lionheart's last letter to me before I parted ways and went on my own. Here's the letter. It reads, "To a decent soul with dump trucking dreams. Heard it's your pub day. Just don't go back onto the street and start calling everyone Jerry Mathers. Most folks don't leave it to beavers or monkeys, but you did good believing as a daydream believer. You need to put away the pencil, my brother. I don't know why white people don't just stop. Stop with the edits. Rest in peace. I sit here this morning eating my Honey Nut Cheerios and I'm reading how I've died and gone straight to heaven without reading a map. Thought I heard your voice guiding me on GPS. Almost thought slavery time was over. It's all fake news. You have the soul of a sweet, gorgeous night and the spirit of a vexed vampire that just greeted the Pope in the morning after meeting Jesus. Jim, you're great. You ought to know how to run. Because, man, you've grown up to be a fucking track star. Retired. Just a bridge over troubled water. You're the dead man hearing the folk hard motherfucking Bugs Bunny Comes Knocking on Your Door albums by Art Garfunkel. You're dead behind the eyes. A pandemic does that. Put the shame away. Put a clown on the street to juggle with no balls and help him. You help him. You majored in philosophy. You're a writer, a painter, and photographer. Back in the day, you had my back. Now I got yours. And you know, I mean that. No more industrial revolutions. President's choice oatmeal. The president, a king of Lionheart who's done. You don't go to Florida no more. You don't go see Tony Orlando, Disney World, or Epcot Center. I gotcha. You hear your show whenever, but I've got a surprise for you and Tony. I ended your world because Tuesday ain't coming back. Hell no. See no evil, hear no evil. Nobody knows nothing, and now you're happier for it. I don't blame the Russians. They gave me a holiday, another Martin Luther King Day every day. And I'm the grateful black voice, a dark-skinned brother. We text and talk and everything, and sometimes we do breakfast together. I go up to Malibu and we sip champagne. We eat scrambled eggs and cantaloupe for brunch. Disneyland's water park, then KFC leftovers for Minnie Mouse and your nephews. And it's a long way home. I would give to hear anything to hear your voice again. In a lonely car outside the city limits. You're right here. You're right there. You're right here. You're still here. But I got the darker tan and it's over. Mask up, bro. You done. This business is not kind. No, sir. Walk, don't run. I have a surprise for you the next time I see you, my darker than light-skinned brother. The phenomenon already happened. Tony time. There's Disneyland and Disney World, Tony Orlando lookalikes, awards, but they've all got the big mouth and we get in trouble more than we get accepted. I was nervous when the Russians blackmailed me. They said, wow, you got a big set of hair. I told them it was a wig. You're fine. Tony is fine. And I'll see you when you get honored. I'm honored to be your friend. Rich, it's not fun blowing up limousines. I do what I gotta do. Whitney Houston ain't in Houston, Texas. You'll see her soon. Austin, Texas is a blast if you like Burlington, Vermont. Steve Balboni says bye-bye. Not So Fast, Rich, or Slower Wealth Blues is my next British comedy album. I'm so happy with all the love in my heart. I wish you all the fine blessings. Sincerely, Johnny Ignatius. Well, that was the last letter. In the beginning, I created Lionheart, and it made a lot of people angry, and I never really got along with Johnny Electric, but that was his last letter, as far as I know, and now I've gone on my own, and Lionheart's. I mean, I'm grateful for Lionheart, but I guess it had to end.